Hey everyone, welcome back to FitLifeNexus. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into understanding macronutrients and their vital role in our overall health and well-being. So, let's get started. Macronutrients are the building blocks of a healthy diet. Getting enough of every macronutrient and micronutrient helps keep the body healthy and supports diverse biological processes, from brain function to immune response. A balanced diet of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins is essential for optimal health and prevention of chronic diseases like obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Now, before we go any further, it's important to note that macronutrients and micronutrients, while needed in different quantities, are both vitally important for health. A balanced diet rich in both is pivotal for optimal health and disease prevention. Remember, no two people respond to food in the same way, so intake of macronutrients should be tailored to the individual. Let's start by talking about carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the primary energy source for the body, providing 4 calories per gram. They are found in fruits, vegetables, grains, and dairy. When it comes to carbohydrates, opt for unprocessed or minimally processed foods as they are the healthiest sources. These foods contain a mix of sugars, starches, fiber, plus vitamins, minerals, and other powerful plant antioxidants known as phytonutrients. High-quality carbohydrates that feed the individual and the gut microbes are important for health. However, excessive consumption of processed carbohydrates can lead to weight gain and chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Whole grain carbohydrates provide fiber and help reduce disease risk. Also, remember that carbohydrates are not just a source of fuel, they also fuel brain function. Moving on to fats, they are essential for health. Fats provide energy, act as insulation, aid in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, and serve as a source of essential fatty acids, especially omega-3, which the body can't produce. Omega-3 is crucial for healthy brain function. Unsaturated fats, found in sources like nuts, fish, and olive oil, are linked to promoting heart health and reducing the risk of death. On the other hand, consumption of saturated fats has been associated with an increased risk of heart disease, inflammation, and unhealthy cholesterol levels. Fats are slowly digested, enabling the absorption of essential vitamins and minerals. They also provide energy and regulate cellular processes. However, consuming too much dietary fat can lead to weight gain and cardiovascular and metabolic diseases. Proteins are the next macronutrient on our list. They are necessary for the formation of muscle, organs, and connective tissues. Consumption of sufficient protein aids hormone production, enzyme creation, and supports healthy bones and teeth. Sources of protein include animal products like meat, poultry, dairy, seafood, and plant-based sources like beans, nuts, and legumes. Protein, referred to as the building blocks of life, supports growth, development, cell repair, and regeneration. It helps maintain the strength of blood, muscles, and the heart and aids in wound healing and skin protection. Now let's talk about the role of macronutrients in weight management. A macro diet can aid in improving overall health by focusing not on specific foods, but the balance of macronutrients consumed. Studies have shown that a low-fat and low-carb diet can result in similar amounts of weight loss over a year, as it's the reduced calorie intake that plays a major role rather than specific macronutrient ratios. Another study found that different proportions of fat, carbs, and proteins in diets resulted in similar weight loss over 2 years. It's important to note that inadequate dietary intake during adolescence can result in impaired cognitive function among other health problems. Now, how do we track macronutrients? Well, there are a few ways to identify macro content in food. Food purchased from grocery stores usually have nutritional labels that provide this information. Tracking your intake can be done through maintaining a food journal or using a food tracking app. Weighing your food using a digital food scale allows for accurate macro tracking. Macro tracking apps, like MyFitnessPal, help in maintaining a log of your daily calorie and macro intake. Additionally, you can use a macro calculator to determine your daily macronutrient needs based on factors like age, weight, height, and activity level. So, how can we construct a macro-balanced diet? It's simple. Ideally, carbohydrates should come from unprocessed or minimally processed foods. Make sure to prioritize the consumption of healthy fats, particularly unsaturated fats. Avoid intake of ultra-processed foods and high quantities of simple or refined carbohydrates and saturated fats. Your diet should include a variety of unprocessed carbohydrates, including fruits, vegetables, whole grain products, and legumes. You should also include a mix of healthy fats from sources like nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil. And of course, choose high-quality protein sources like lean meats, poultry, seafood, eggs, and plant-based proteins. Aim for a balance of macronutrients in each meal, including a good portion of carbohydrates, moderate amounts of protein, and healthy fats. To wrap things up, macronutrients are the essential building blocks of a healthy diet. Carbohydrates provide energy, fats support vital functions, and proteins are necessary for growth and repair. A balanced diet that includes a variety of unprocessed or minimally processed foods from each macronutrient group is key. Tracking macronutrient intake and constructing a macro-balanced diet can contribute to optimal health and weight management. Remember, everyone's nutritional needs are unique, so it's important to find what works best for you. Consider seeking guidance from a registered dietitian to help you achieve your health goals. That's it for today's video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fitness and nutrition content. And as always, stay tuned for our next video. Thanks for watching, and stay healthy and fit.